Life's a wild ride, and if you're waiting for a manual to figure it out, you're already behind. Stop spilling your problems to every ear you meet. Most folks don't care, and the rest are secretly cheering for your chaos. Instead of digging for gold in every person you cross, hunt for the good ones, the rare gems who lift you up, not drag you down. You've got to do what's right for you. Nobody else is lacing up your shoes, walking your path, or carrying your weight. Gratitude's magnetic. The more you're thankful, the more life tosses you reasons to stay that way. A bad day isn't a bad life, so don't let a storm cloud trick you into thinking the sun's gone forever. Quit comparing your story to someone else's highlight reel. Every second you waste envying their filter is a second you're not building your own masterpiece. People might step all over you, even if you lie down flat and still whine you're not smooth enough. Life's not a doormat contest. Guilt won't rewrite yesterday and anxiety won't shape tomorrow, so let go. Everyone in your circle's a teacher. Some bring love, others show you what to dodge. You'll spot true colors when you're no longer useful to someone. Watch closely then. Marriage isn't a checkbox, it's a choice, not a chain. Time's not as endless as you think, so tell the people you love that you love them, and don't skimp on the words. If you've never second-guessed a choice, you haven't swung big enough. Trust actions, not promises. Words are cheap, but behavior's a receipt. You can't love someone into loving you back no matter how hard you try. Words once spoken linger like scars. Forgiven maybe, but rarely forgotten. If someone's betrayal makes you question your worth, don't. Their failure to see your value doesn't dim your shine. Know your worth even when they don't. Sacrificing what you want most for what feels good now is a one-way ticket to a future full of what-ifs. Being single with peace beats a relationship that's a war zone. Sometimes saying no is your superpower, even if guilt tries to talk you out of it. The right thing and the hardest thing are often twins. What you do today plants seeds for all your tomorrows, so make it count. Life's a loop until you learn the lesson it's screaming at you. Anger won't punish you. Holding on to it will. Your crew shapes your life more than you realize, so choose wisely. Sometimes there's no right call, just make a choice and make it work. The biggest mistake? Living in fear of mistakes. Be content alone, because needing others to feel whole makes you fragile. You're not on the hook for what others expect from you. Not every thought needs a megaphone. Keep some for yourself. Life throws curveballs you don't want but have to catch. Truths you'd rather not know but must learn, and people you love but have to release. You'll only get it when you live it. You can hit reset on your life anytime. Today, right now, this second. The ones who demand the most from you often give the least in return. Never sacrifice your family, your heart, or your dignity. Eyes, forward not backward. Where you're headed matters more than where you've been. People don't always change. Sometimes their mask just slips. Respect everyone not because they deserve it, but because it reflects who you are. Some problems aren't for solving. They're truths to accept. Nothing leaves until it's taught you what you need to know. Don't make forever choices based on fleeting feelings. Cutting people off even when it stings is sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself. To know someone's heart, skip their actions, watch their reactions. It's harder to fake those. How people treat you mirrors their soul, not yours. Mistakes mean you're in the game. Love alone won't glue a relationship together. Open, fearless communication is the real glue, even when it's messy. Every moment's a lesson if you're paying attention. A man's strength shows in how he handles misfortune. Putting someone on a pedestal only sets them up to look down on you. Pain builds strength. Betrayal sharpens smarts. Disappointment hones skill, and experience carves wisdom. Marriage amplifies everything, good and bad, so choose with clear eyes. You teach people how to treat you, so set the standard high. Change starts when you shake things up. Hard talks are often blessings in disguise. Keep your head up no matter the ache. Sometimes not getting what you want is the greatest gift. The more you like yourself, the less you need others to. Secrets. You keep for others, don't expect them to return the favor. Sometimes you need a new view more than a new address. You can play it safe and still lose. That's life. Inner peace kicks in when you stop letting people or events yank your chain. Anger gives others power over you. Don't hand it over. Progress demands sacrifice. Success measures how much you're willing to give up. Let go of fear, and you'll move forward. Want something? Find a way. Don't find an excuse. Some folks won't like you, no matter how hard you try. Take risks, even if they scare you. You'll never know what's possible unless you leap. Advice comes from someone else's lens, not yours. Aim high, but know the real danger is aiming too low and hitting it. Be the energy you want back. Love, truth, respect, it all circles around. Your body's your only one. Treat it like it matters. If someone swears they're telling the truth, they're probably not. Your worth isn't tied to anyone's opinion but your own. Change your life, because it won't change itself. You're the author of your story. Don't let anyone else grab the pen. Lying to cover your tracks only builds a maze you'll have to navigate later. Making others look small doesn't make you taller. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's survival. Some people seem bright until they open their mouth. Light travels faster than sound. Relax and trust life to unfold. The biggest risk is doing nothing at all. You're stuck with yourself forever, so start liking who you are. Overthinking twists reality into knots. Let it go. Gossipers behind your back are too busy dodging their own flaws to fix them. Painful moments teach lessons you didn't know you needed. Be happy alone before you seek someone to share it with. Act like you belong, because you do. Welcome change, but don't let it rule you. Life doesn't soften, you toughen up. Mistakes don't define you, how you bounce back does. People will let you down, so don't bet all your trust on anyone. Hard work doesn't always win, but laziness rarely does. Seeking validation from others is a trap. Real happiness comes from within. When you stop stressing over control, life stops controlling you. Perfection's a myth. Chase progress instead. Your worth is untouchable. Don't settle for less. What you tolerate sets the tone for how you're treated. Decisions, even uncertain ones, beat indecision every time. Say no to protect your time. It's not selfish, it's smart. Happiness isn't a destination, it's the path you're already on. Healing means letting go of who you were to become who you're meant to be. Don't be the one who misses your own worth. Thinking you're always right blocks growth. No one owes you a thing. Work for what you want. Some things you'll lose, some truths you'll learn, some people you'll let go. That's life. Consistency and discipline turn dreams into reality. Your life can shift in a heartbeat. Be grateful and do good while you can. Fake friends are the worst enemies. Actions speak louder than thoughts. Don't let your lowest moments define your limits. Procrastinate only what you're okay dying without finishing. The harder life gets, the faster you grow. Excuses fix nothing. Own your choices. Mistakes are lessons, not life sentences. Surround yourself with people who stretch your mind, not just your circle. Don't promise when you're giddy or decide when you're furious. Karma's real. You'll feel the damage you've done when it comes back around. Let the wrong people go. They're not your burden. You can't control others, only yourself. Be humble enough to know you could lose it all, but bold enough to believe you can rebuild. Every try is progress, even if it flops. Spend time building yourself up, not tearing others down. Smart folks trust their gut over endless analysis. Overthinking kills clarity. Your mind's the root of it all. What you empower controls you. Excuses are easy. Solutions take guts. Life doesn't pause for you to feel ready. Love doesn't excuse mistreatment. Lies today are problems tomorrow. Do what's right, even when it's tough. Belief in yourself frees you from needing to prove anything. Miss someone, but don't always want them back. Hardship fuels growth. Easy roads don't. Some people belong in your heart, not your life. Feeling good about yourself comes from doing things worth celebrating. Short-term pleasures traded for long-term joy breed regret. Boundaries aren't cruel, they're clarity. Accept apologies you'll never get. It lightens your load. The first step to anywhere is deciding you're done staying put. Slow wins build character. Quick ones inflate egos. Distractions derail dreams. Cut them loose. Average effort gets average results. Don't lose yourself trying to keep others. Sincere motives mean you never really lose. Others lose you. Know yourself, and missing out won't scare you. Breaking promises to yourself kills confidence. Your past isn't your future's +1. Growth demands brutal honesty with yourself. Failure's only final if you quit. Blaming others hands them your power. Take it back. Blind trust invites betrayal. Assume time's short. Act now. The bravest apologize first. The strongest forgive first. The happiest forget first. No one thing, goal, person, or win fixes everything. You set your own bar. Your why fuels your fire. Find it, hold it tight. Taking responsibility hurts less than dodging it. Be real. Those who matter won't care, and those who care don't matter. Listen more than you talk. You might learn something new. Date someone you'd be friends with. Learn from others' mistakes to dodge your own. Healing means owning your part in the mess. Challenge yourself. Growth's the only way. Ignoring red flags for the sake of good in people costs you later. Peace isn't the absence of chaos. It's calm in the storm. Don't let someone's pain become their excuse to wound you. Stay private. Most don't care, and some hope you crash. Reacting hands over your power. Stay steady. Perfectionism and procrastination are diseases. Action's the cure. Go where you're valued, not just tolerated. A weak body mirrors a weak mind. Fix it. Success isn't about applause. It's about seizing chances and proving your grit. Work with people smarter than you. Don't shrink. Grow. Not everyone gives as big as you. Accept it. Your mental health shapes your reality. Train it like you would your body. Easy things lose their shine. Value what costs effort. Loneliness shouldn't push you into bad choices. Once you're on the right path, petty drama stops mattering. You've got bigger things to chase. Growth needs learning, even the boring stuff. Keep your life private. Oversharing isn't self-care. Find someone who loves you for being you, not a version you force. Comparing your journey to others steals your joy. It's your race, your pace. Failure's a detour, not a dead end. Tough times have purpose, even if you can't see it. Believe in yourself and your mind will find a way. Patience is your edge. Play the long game. Your past doesn't own you. Your future needs you. Being true to yourself might mean standing alone, but it's worth it. Jealousy pulls people down. Don't be shocked. Change is scary, but stagnation's worse. Everyone hurts you eventually. Find the ones worth the pain. No problems in a day? You're on the wrong road. The magic's in the work you're dodging. Discipline yourself. Keep your promises. Reward your wins. Build your trust. Opportunities define your life, even the ones you miss. Silence is your shield. Build quietly. Pain lingers until it teaches you. Some lessons take 2 rounds to stick. Stay cool under pressure. Don't let emotions hijack you. Clinging to the past dims your future. The only failure is not trying. The only rejection is not asking. If you can't say no, your yes is meaningless. People root for you, but not past their own wins. Don't overestimate them or underestimate yourself. Blame gives away your power. Life works out, even when it feels impossible. Don't settle for less than you could be. Luck follows sweat. Waiting gets you nothing. Don't make one person your everything. When they leave, you're left with 0. When you're ready to quit, remember why you started. Goals trump relationships. Chasing both risks, losing both. Love comes again. Don't cling to what's gone. Decide what you want and what you'll sacrifice, or life will decide for you. Change happens when you break old habits. Failure lights the path by showing what's not it. Tough choices feel bad, even when they're right. Some people will hate you no matter how kind you are. Don't chase their approval. Later often means never. Bad times wake you up to the good you ignored. Don't beg for sympathy. The right people will show up without you groveling. You can't force love by giving more of what they don't want. Growing up means swallowing pain solo sometimes. Money doesn't buy joy, but poverty brings battles. Hiding from problems just makes them louder. Face them. Regrets haunt if you don't forgive yourself and others. Comparison's a thief of time. Kindness gets exploited if you're not careful. Problems are only as big as you let them be. Happiness isn't found, it's lived. Treat yourself like you'd treat someone you love. Your 20s are for learning, not stressing. Relationships are practice until the ring. Your loved ones don't always know best. Thinking you're weak is the real sin. Love doesn't excuse bad treatment. Knowing when to stay quiet or speak up smooths life's edges. Take risks, you'll never know unless you try. There's no grand secret to life, just work for what you want. Don't rely on anyone completely, stand on your own. Enemies teach more than friends sometimes. Fear of failure or success keeps you from your dreams. You can't please everyone and you shouldn't try. Tough times reveal who's real. If you don't heal, you'll hurt others who don't deserve it. Don't expect loyalty or trust blindly. Bad friends aren't worth history, let them go. Your wounds can lead to your best self. People want your good news, not your struggles. Find the right ones to lean on. Numbing pain only delays it. Defining moments either shape you or you shape them. Narcissists play dirty, steer clear. Control your mind by choosing your thoughts, like you pick your outfit. People remember your slip-ups, not your wins. Do good anyway. Life's a question. Your actions are the answer. Perfection's a trap. Improve instead. Putting others first when they don't reciprocate stings. Prioritize yourself. Know where you're going or you'll wander nowhere. Dreams without goals stay dreams. If you're barely holding on, let go. It's not worth the frayed thread. Bad doesn't hit as hard as you fear, and good doesn't last as long as you hope of it. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. Most of the time, you have to swallow the pain and learn to grow up by yourself. Money doesn't guarantee happiness, but poverty can bring significant challenges. Hiding from your problems won't make them disappear. Facing them is the only way to grow. Regrets can linger for a lifetime if you don't learn to forgive yourself and others. Time spent comparing yourself to others is time spent on wasteful thoughts. People will often take advantage of your kindness if you let them. Problems are rarely as bad as we think, or rather, they are precisely as bad as we think. Your obsession with finding happiness is what prevents its attainment. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. If you're in your 20s, many relationships will fail and not work, but function as learning exercises. Because of this, don't stress so much. It's all just practice until you're married. Your friends and family do not always know what is best for you. The greatest sin is to think of yourself as weak. Don't allow anyone to treat you badly just because you love them. Knowing when to mind your own business and when to speak up is a life lesson that takes time. But once you know when to react or retract, life flows much more smoothly. You have to take chances sometimes, and although it can be scary and outside your comfort zone, you'll never know what could have been unless you go for it. The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. If you do not make yourself indispensable, you will be unemployed soon. Never let yourself become completely dependent on anyone. Always be able to support yourself financially, mentally, and physically. A wise man can learn more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. We walk away from our dreams afraid we may fail, or worse yet, afraid we may succeed. You can't expect everyone to be good to you, and at the same time, you can't be good to everyone. It is during the worst times of your life that you will get to see the true colors of the people who say they care for you. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Never expect and never put too much trust in anyone. Don't stick with bad friends just because you've known them for a long time. Our wounds are often the openings into the best and most beautiful part of us. Usually, people only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. Numbing the pain for a while will make it worse when you finally feel it. When a defining moment comes along, you can do one of two things. Define the moment or let the moment define you. Stay away from narcissists. They don't play by any rules. They will suck the life out of you slowly. You need to learn how to select your thoughts just the same way you select your clothes every day. This is a power you can cultivate. If you want to control things in your life so badly, work on the mind. That's the only thing you should be trying to control. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes. In every situation, life is asking us a question, and our actions are the answer. Our job is simply to answer well. Say no to your desire to be perfect. Otherwise, you won't be able to improve further. The regret of putting first those who don't put you first makes your life painful. You must determine where you are going in your life because you cannot get there unless you move in that direction. Random wandering will not move you forward. It will instead disappoint and frustrate you and make you anxious, unhappy, and hard to get along with. Dreams without goals are just dreams. The second you feel like you're hanging on by a thread, let go. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. The truth is, the bad things don't affect us as profoundly as we expect them to. That's true of good things too. We adapt very quickly to either. Never overlook contempt. When someone views you with contempt and talks to you like you're beneath them, they will likely do you harm, whether relationally, socially, or physically. Remove that person from your life. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. You can't be happy with someone else if you aren't happy with yourself. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Holding grudges will never harm the people you hate, only you. There's only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. You don't realize the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Emotion, which is suffering, ceases to be suffering as soon as we form a clear and precise picture of it. People's actions tell the truth about them, not their words. Real growth is when you start checking and correcting yourself instead of blaming others. You take your power back by being responsible for your life. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they might be, and then infer the motivations from their consequences. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Tomorrow never comes because it's always today.